What's up, people? Welcome back, welcome back. Haven't been on here in a minute. Getting ready to go see one of my friends. Take a ride today. Hopefully it's not too busy out. I like it. I don't like riding when it's just too many cars. I'm riding Charlotte County this morning, or this afternoon, I guess now. Got some new gloves. A little bit more protection. These aren't really great. I figured I'd try them, but I don't know. They're definitely not good in the cold weather. They're good in the heat. Let's go. I haven't really been riding as much as I should be. Check my helmet. Am I on? Alright, I'm on. No, I don't want to be in second gear. I want to be in first gear. Alright. It's a really nice day to ride. It's really not too hot yet. Went for a ride earlier this morning. And I got back, I was full of sweat, so it's warm. It's Florida. I love this area right here with these trees. It's like a canopy road. Love it. Look at this old live oak. I love trees. Alright guys, so let me just say that if I'm doing some extra long pauses in between my words, then it's probably just because I'm trying to pay attention to the road and not get hit. So I haven't been on in a while. I had a lot of things going on in my personal life, which has been so good. So good. Sometimes I wonder if I should even come on and talk about how good things are going, because a lot of people are struggling and we're all feeling the crunch, but I'm just trying to enjoy life, enjoy what I have while I have it. Because you know nothing lasts forever and your whole life can change in a blink of an eye. So enjoy it while you got it, what you got. I wake up every day, I say, woo, I just took a breath. I think it's gonna be a good day. I mean, it's really our choice. We have a choice every day when we wake up. Do we want to have a bad day? Do we want to have a good day? Am I going to be in a good mood, or am I going to be in a bad mood? So I've relocated. Finally. I was really wanting to buy a house, but I've been working, saving, everything. You know, I started doing a lot of research, following some following the realty market, following the volatile realty market, I should say. Just trying to learn, trying to figure things out, find out what I want to do, try to be smart about it, and pretty much I was following a lot of economists, like I say, mortgage lenders, realtors, doing a lot of learning past 6-8 months, and basically the interest rates keep going up. The home values are like, the houses are like way overvalued for what they're worth. You know, a home is only worth what someone will pay for it. So after doing a lot of research and learning a lot, a bunch of trash in the road. I wasn't sure what that big truck was gonna do. So basically I just decided that it probably wasn't the smartest thing in the world to try and buy anything right now. In Florida we have a insurance crisis that's ongoing. Property taxes are pretty much skyrocketing. Like I say, after watching and listening and learning, pretty much what I've learned is there's a group of people, there's one group of people that what they've done is they buy a house and it's like, you know, grossly overvalued, and they get locked into these mortgages, and then 6-8 months later the home value goes down, and then they're stuck in this, you know, paying this mortgage that's basically worth, you know, the house isn't worth as much as what they're paying for it, and so they call that underwater. And a lot of people are underwater right now. Basically they have to give up their house, and you know, the bank pretty much gets it back. So I really don't want to be one of these you know, people that's underwater. So then you got this other group of people that you know, purchased their homes back when the interest rates were real low, talking 2-3% interest rates, maybe 4%. Now it's all the way almost up to 8%. So these people, they have what you call golden handcuffs, because they just can't sell. They can't sell even if they wanted to, because if they sell, they're giving up a 2-3% interest rate, and they're going into a 7-8% interest rate. So I pretty much just decided that it's probably not a very smart idea to try to buy a house right now in the current state of the economy and realty market. So I'm renting. Found a house, and you know, at first I thought that was going to be quite challenging, but you know, whoa, look at that pothole. You see a lot of potholes on a motorcycle that you don't necessarily notice in a car, or you don't notice how bad it is. Anyway, when I first started looking for a rental when I finally gave up on purchasing a home. I was pretty shocked to learn that, you know, everybody wants a deposit and then throw you on one of their waiting lists. Like, if you go through an agency, like, the best way to do it is just go straight through somebody that's a homeowner that owns their house. Basically, if you go through an agency, it's a rip-off. The one agency that got a response from wanted a $450 non-refundable deposit, and then they were going to put me on one of their waiting lists. That stuff makes me laugh. Like, they think I'm stupid. So yeah, within a week I ended up having a choice between two different houses, both, you know, rented straight from the homeowner, pretty much. And the one house was closer to, you know, where my current residence was, and the other one was in the next town over, which I really didn't want to be, but you have to weigh the good with the bad. So basically the first house, the newer house, was like meticulously maintained, and it was a really nice house, but it had a lot of furniture in it already because they were currently renting it seasonal rental, and I wanted it for like a long term. And there was like a really long, strict list of all the things you can't do, which probably 90% of the things on this car right here is freaking me out. What are they gonna do? Did they see me? So I was like, I'm not gonna, yeah, so 90% of the things that you can't do were like micromanagement things, like you must wipe the walls down in the shower after you shower. You must, you know, I don't know, it's just crazy stuff. Like, I'm not paying $2,000 a month to, you know, I'm an adult here. So, then I had this other house, and it was a lot more laid back. It was an older house, considerably older, much more older. Not as meticulously maintained as I should, so to speak. And but there's a lot of freedom over there, you know. I could have my work, which is really important. And you know, my landlord, he's like the same age as me. He's really relaxed. He's not like one of these kind of people that are like real worrisome about everything and stressing out all the time. So I really like that too. So I chose the older house. The way I look at it is, you know, anywhere I am is home to me. Being a painter and being in the construction industry for so long and dealing with homes and things like that, I pretty much, I have an eye for, like, you know how some people will they're looking to buy a house and they'll go look at a house and they see all the person's stuff in the house and they go like, oh gosh, this house is, I don't like this house, or whatever. I kind of have the ability to where I can look at a house and I can picture it, you know, without all that stuff, and picture it with my stuff and go, yeah, this could be pretty good. So that's pretty much the way I looked at it. And you know, needed a little TLC, little maintenance here and there, which the homeowner has like really been great about offering to fix whatever, and there wasn't anything really, not much. And so there's things I could do. So why have some guy over here working in my house when I can do it myself? And he's willing to take it out of my rent, so that's awesome. Pretty much I can do anything I want. He said you can do whatever you want to the house to improve it, you know. So I pretty much I got everything hanging up on the walls. I can do whatever I want. So that's really nice. Like when I talk about freedom, those are the kind of things. Typically when you rent a house, you know, it's pretty strict, and they don't want this, they don't want that, you can't do nothing to it, you know. There's issues having pets and all this stuff, and I got both my cats with me. I got two calicos, and they're loving it. I'm loving it. I'm so loving having my freedom and my privacy, and have that all back again. That right there is worth $1 million to me anyway. I'm an American, so I like my freedom. I like my guns. I like my freedom. So basically, I like my rights. Ain't nobody trampling on my rights. God-given rights. Nobody give them to you. God gave them. So yeah, so basically moving is, you know, moving. There's a lot of things you gotta do, a lot of things to deal with. I'm still trying to get everything switched over, and I need to do like a full day in the office, and I got a lot of paperwork to get caught up on, a lot of organizing, but I'm settled in. It takes a couple of weeks to get everything settled in. I don't really like clutter, so I don't, you know, when I've got boxes and things sitting around and I'm looking at it and going, I can't do this. I gotta, this is where people like to jump out in front of you. So I'm like, I gotta get this shit this stuff organized. Little slip of the tongue there. So yeah, I'm pretty much all unpacked and everything and cleaned up and all that. It's just, you know, the last little things like the final organizing, and you know, when you own a business like I own, it's not only just moving, you know, the house stuff. It's, you've also got to move the business. So I had a lot of equipment to move, my spray booth to move. Shout out to my family. They really went above and beyond and helped me move my spray booth, and for that I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed, and so thank you for that. But yeah, everything is so good, so good. Been doing a lot of work, been working a lot. I haven't been posting a lot of, I haven't posted any videos in a while. I don't know, I guess I got a little burned out on it too, because a lot of people are struggling so bad right now, and I hate to always be on here like, hey, what's up? Everything's so good. But I'm no different than anybody else. I'm just chugging along like everybody else, you know. I realize that it could all be gone tomorrow. I'm just trying to enjoy myself while I got it. Enjoy my life. Be happy and be healthy, because, you know, health is the real wealth. I wake up, I feel good every day. I haven't been sick in, I don't know, 6 years, or I don't know, a long time it's been since I've been sick. So I feel good every day, and for that I'm blessed. And I'm riding out to see a friend today. She says, you never come see me. It feels like a year since I've seen you. So I'm breaking away and getting out. A lot of road construction. I think they're widening this into three lanes and 3 lanes. It needs it. It needs it. They needed to do that like 10 years ago. But yeah, yeah, so every day is, you know, another day. If you're in a struggle, then, you know, just take one day at a time, 1 hour at a time if you have to. I've learned not to look too far ahead. It can get overwhelming. This is my turn. I'm trying to remember the gate code now. So yeah, I'm probably gonna get off of here before I get up to the gate and punch the code in. Do the responsible thing and not give everybody the code, but and then I'll probably pop back on the way back and chit chat a little bit more. Got a lot of things coming up. I got a bunch of cabinet projects coming up. I'm doing one right now, actually. So it's all good, guys. So I'll be back. Ah, yes. All right, I'm leaving. Last time I got stuck in the rain out here at this gate because it didn't open, so I'm testing it to see if it's gonna, is it gonna open for me? No. So why doesn't it open for motorcycles? Where do I have to be? Thank you. I'm pretty sure she had to trigger the gate for me. I don't like going into those gated communities on my motorcycle because the gates don't open. I don't know what it is. They said, oh, we've seen a guy that goes out the gate on this motorcycle. I'm like, well, I left out of there last time in the rain and I was sitting there getting drenched and I could feel the rain literally pooling in my lap, and I was like, thank goodness, another car just happened to be coming through the gate on the other side, so I had to hurry up and go the opposite way out the gate against traffic in the rain, hoping that I wasn't gonna get, you know, hit by a car or something. It was not a good, it wasn't an ideal situation. And I just tested it now and it's not raining and it still didn't let me, so I'm thinking that gate is not gonna trigger for me on the motorcycle when I go visit my friend. So anyway, I had a good visit, a good chat. It's always nice to see my friends that support me. And I'm heading back now. I figured I would pop back on, finish this video up. Hopefully it records and everything, and I've got a good angle on this camera this time. I've been trying to get a video out and let everyone know I'm still live out here, and I haven't even really, like I said before, I haven't been riding as much as I would like to. A lot of times I just, when I can't let go for a good ride, I have to go out and start my motorcycle and at least let it run for a few minutes. I don't want, because if you don't, you just let your motorcycle sit like that, you can your battery, you'll kill your battery, you know. So if you have a motorcycle and you don't ride it, then you look at this. You run a chance of you know, your motorcycle not running They're not working very good anymore. Things tend to break on the machines when you don't. It's kind of like my pressure washers and my equipment and stuff. I gotta go out and I gotta start it up every now and then. Generators, things like that. Motorcycles, same way. I guess cars are the same way, but who really has that issue when you drive your car every day? So don't have to worry about that. My motorcycle, I don't ride it every day, so I like to ride it every day, but usually a lot of times when if I'm working and I come home from work, a lot of times I'm too hot and tired, and then I got other things to do when I get home, and I don't ride at night, so I could, like, because I got this new helmet now with a clear visor, so I could ride at night, but I haven't done it yet. I'm still trying to learn and get better. It seems like every time I don't get on it, and then for a little while, and then I get back on it, I'd be missing my gears. I'm trying to shift into like second gear, and I miss it. I go into neutral or something. It's like, but so I'm relocated. Everything's good, guys. I might actually I've been wanting to post I've got this paint, and it's called Gallery. I almost couldn't think of the name of it because I haven't actually had a chance to use it yet, but my rep gave it to me to test out and stuff and do some testing with it. It's a new cabinet paint, and it's really good. Like you could sand it within 30 minutes. You don't have to prime or anything, and it's supposed to be really good stuff. So I want to do some testing with it, and I'll probably do a couple videos on it just to show, like, you know, what all I mean, basically the thing with it is that with this paint, with this new line of paint for cabinets, Gallery, it's you can't use it, you can't what am I trying to say? You can't just like open the gallon and then dip a brush in there and start using it. You have to spray it through a sprayer. You have to atomize it, basically. So that's one of the supposed downfalls of it, but I think that I know a way to get around that. So I'm going to do some testing on that and see. But I probably will do a couple of those, and I've got some. Like I said, I've got some cabinet video. Oh gosh, this car's going to pull out. I do have some cabinet videos, or some cabinet projects coming up, and so I'm actually doing this thermofoil removal run right now, and I have never come across thermofoil that was on so tightly before. I've never had such a hard time getting this stuff off, so I'm playing around with it. I'm trying to figure out what else. I mean, and it's not, I've had that issue like once or twice before where it was but it was because a homeowner or somebody like tried to do like a repair or something to it, and like tried to fix it or something, and then they used some kind of like weird glue, and I like couldn't get it off. But this one isn't, it's not that kind of situation. I think it's just like from factory like that. I don't even know. I've never, like I say, I never come across it before, but I literally had to put the door on the ground, step on it with my foot to pull this stuff off, and I was heating it so hot that it was like melting. I'm like, wow, this stuff is on here. So I don't know if there's really a trick to it, you know. I think it's just brute force. And I'm riding Northport right now. There's a bunch of motorcycles out. There's 2 over here, and a guy just went zipping through. So it's Saturday. A lot of people out. I like to ride in the morning, like on Sunday morning or something, when there's when everybody's in church. I don't particularly like riding too much when there's a lot of traffic out. It's so dangerous. So, but oh man, my new house, I've got a big huge lanai and I love it. I got all my butterfly plants on the lanai, and I've got my butterfly cage out there, so I can keep my cage out of the weather and stuff now, and I think my butterflies are going to be a lot more healthy. My teeth are doing good. I'm like, what, 5 months now healing, almost 6 months, and I can't even believe how long it takes to really heal up. My gums keep changing. Seems like every other week it feels different. It's funny because when I first, the first day I got my teeth in, I was like, I'm gonna play a joke. So I called my mom's phone number, and her voicemail picked up, and I was kind of glad because I'm like, I'm gonna leave a funny message. So I go, hey, everything's good. Just got my new teeth, and I think I sound pretty good, considering that it's new. So let me know what you think. Give me a call later. And she, you know how like nobody really listens to their voicemail messages anymore. But she calls me back. She goes, she's dying laughing. She's like, that's hilarious. Cause I go, just joking. She's like, I almost didn't even listen to the voicemail, but I listened to it and it made me laugh so hard. Just giving her a hard time. But yeah, it's good. It's really good. I mean, I've already gotten used to it. It's not even like an ordeal or anything to me. It's just like part of the routine now. I feel so healthy, so it's good. Everything's good, people. I'm gonna try to get some more videos out there and get some videos posted. I've been slacking, 'cause I'm a slacker. So I guess I'm heading into Charlotte County now. But yeah, so I moved back into my hometown, which wasn't really ideal for me. I would have rather probably like moved to Sarasota or something. Sarasota is like really expensive to live in though. I mean, I was in Sarasota. I was in Sarasota County, but it's called Northport because it's basically Northport, Charlotte. Not really like Sarasota, being out in Sarasota. This road is so bad. I've never ridden my motorcycle through here, I don't think. But I know where all the potholes are. So, yeah, I'm in my old stomping ground. It's a lot different. It feels a lot different. I was having a lot of nostalgia feelings. I was getting real nostalgic when I was moving over here. Brought a tear to my eye at one point, and I was like thinking about some old family members that are passed away, and I don't know, just the good old days. But one of these times I gotta take you guys out on, like I say, on a Sunday. There's two old old cars up here. Oh man, I think this one blue classic car up ahead, I think it's got hydraulics on it. But yeah, on Sundays they do car shows, and they have like a lot, like Florida's full of classic cars. It's one thing I love about Florida. We got a lot of classic cars here, and they have a lot of car shows and stuff all over. It's one of the things I've been wanting to do, is get out on like a Sunday and get out and go over and check out one of these car shows. Pretty interesting. I don't think I've ever really been to one, but I do enjoy checking out the old classic cars, and they put a lot of work into them, and they keep them like pristine, so it would be pretty cool to have one. Oh yeah. I could see it from across the road. He had his ass end sticking up. Yeah, I was visiting my friend for like a couple hours, and I knew the sun was going to start going down soon. I said, well, I better head on out, get home. So probably probably get off here before long, but just wanted to do a quick, I mean, not even a quick video, but it's not really an interesting video or a painting video, but I just wanted to give everybody an update and let everyone know that I've been MIA because I've literally been relocating, and everything's good. It's all good. So loving life. I love getting out and about on my motorcycle because you never know what kind of crazy thing's gonna happen. Last time, I always say that like every time I get on my motorcycle I just about die at least twice. Last time I rode down Edgewater and I hit those roundabouts, I almost got hit 2 times. I've got video of it. It's not the greatest video because my camera angle wasn't very good, because I've been experimenting with this new setup on my helmet. But I might pop those into the end of the video here just to show you how ridiculous people drive. But you know, it is Florida, so there's a lot of aggressive drivers down here. Also, another thing that people are doing is like, have you ever seen these videos where somebody will be driving by a motorcycle and they'll do like an intentional swerve towards the motorcycle, like they're trying to run the motorcycle off the road? I guess it's something that they think is real fun to do nowadays. It's very dangerous. You could kill somebody very easily like that. People don't realize, even I mean I grew up around motorcycles, but until you actually drive one yourself, you're not gonna really know just how dangerous it is and just how easy it could be to kill somebody. One wrong move, goner. I don't live my life like that in fear, where I mean, I do think about my livelihood and things like that. Nobody wants to be a cripple. But I'm not scared to die. Obviously. Anybody who rides a motorcycle has gotten over that fear real quick. My brother wants to get a motorcycle. I told him, well, you'll just about die every time you get on it, but you'll get used to it. He's like, oh. Like, you know, like he knows, like I knew, but it becomes apparent when you when you're like in the driver's seat. Like, I grew up a lot being in the passenger on a motorcycle. When I was in I used to get dropped off to school on the back of a motorcycle. So that's how young I was. But still, even I did not really realize how dangerous it was. And now, after like literally driving my own motorcycle, I don't think I would even trust anybody to get on the back of one with somebody. I'd be like, they're like, oh, I'll take you on my motorcycle. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'll walk. It's that dangerous. But it's one of those things where the thrill is so worth it. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. A little update. I just wanted to say hi to everyone. You know, I'm gonna put some more cabinet videos, but that's it. I'm out. Whoa, buddy. Are you serious right now? So, yeah, and then that happens all the time. I think just about every time I get on my motorcycle, I just about die. Sometimes 2 and 3 times. Can only do what you can do.